All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. All right, so another big spot for this high-level wrestler here tonight, and the opposition knows what's coming, but more often than not in the UFC, they've been unable to stop.
It's because since a little boy, he spent his life on the wrestling mats. And even though you start to prepare for it late, you cannot match his ability to train, his ability to focus. The idea that once he gets a hold of you, it only ends with him in top position. It does not matter if he has to get a high crotch. It does not matter if he needs to get a single leg or a double leg. The purpose is to get you to the floor, and he has been trained his entire life to do just that. Yeah, you put it well. He's got a lot of throws and takedowns and trips in his arsenal, and he'll try to put them to good use in this matchup here tonight. Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, champ. Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated. Right. If you could do that, you could do anything. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Just so wise. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. 2 years apart, these two fighters, with big differences in height, but some differences in reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
This is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Mr. Untouchable. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready? You ready?
Let's go, so the fight is now underway. On one side, you have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. Going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it upright.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon.
Back to the feet now. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
Big punch from the clinch.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the counter. Great punch.
Toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get free. Getting the ground and pound going pretty good here early. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands,
oh, he's going for his arm now.
Oh, wow, oh!
He might get a finish here.
It's in there deep. There you go.
The sheer will is really remarkable to watch.
Let's go. It's a warning.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. You gotta check these low leg kicks.
Pretty good right hand.
It's very tricky when he throws that body kick. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? Nice. Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
And he landed the right hand there. He could be a one-eyed fighter here pretty soon. That left eye's starting to shut.
I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch. Another big takedown.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Oh, and he gives up his back. This is not a fighter you want anywhere near your backside. This could be it.
I mean, this guy is so educated in chokes. He's so educated in terms of controlling positions. You're not going to roll around and scramble to get this guy off of you. He follows you with every bit of himself, and he's going to try and find that choke. And if you're not careful, he will latch onto an arm when you think you're right about to escape and get you with the armbar.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Good, solid strike on the ground.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. He's gonna attack armbar here.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round, and we'll see if he can pick up where he left off. High volume of strikes landed in the previous round.
High volume of strikes landed. He was able to be accurate, but also very, very active in his approach to the start of this fight.
Single collar tie there. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab.
Nice leg kick land.
Sniff that one out as he blocks the kick.
Beautiful body kick land right under the elbow. has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Another head kick lands. He's gotta start blocking these, DC. One more and it could be lights out.
It could be over, and most people would be sleeping on the mat after taking such a dominant strike. Credit to his chin, but you don't want to get kicked that many times in the head.
Top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and then come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from this clinch position.
Oh, straight right. Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with the punch there.
Accuracy at its best. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Oh, nice job to land a knee to the body. Man, I wish I was that tall. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Lee's eye looks so swollen now. You've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured organ. Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. Wow!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, big left hook there.
Beautiful leg kick thrown.
And he comes through with a big knee.
That knee hurt him.
Oh! Oh, great head movement there. Slips his head off the center line, and defensively, that's exactly what you're looking for.
It's almost like he can telegraph when the punch is coming. And when he sees it, he just makes a slight little movement, right or left, to get out of his way and avoid their shots. Huge knee lands for the clinch.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat.
Big kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades.
Big and kick.
Oh, collar tie. Now he's got the Muay Thai block.
Right hand punch from the clinch. You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
Oh, nice counter jab to snap the head back.
Punch over the top.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh, and he counters with a straight left. That landed flush. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate. Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
No problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there. Lands a knee there. Nice deception there to get that knee to the target.
Really good knee. Nice job of driving it right to the target. Giving it away. Exactly where you want.
Oh, dude just got worked by that uppercut.
His chin went all the way up to the ceiling.
What a round! All right, so the round is over. The swelling on the fighter's eye is getting out of control at this point in time. Maybe they bring in the doctor to see if his vision has been impaired. It has certainly been compromised to some extent here. But again, he has had no answer for the offense coming back tonight, and as such, that eye is nearly swollen shut. All right, so a big knockdown in that last round. DC will show you the replay. Nearly had him out of there.
He almost had him out. He had him gone. He hurt him real bad. He thought the fight was over. But the night will go on. The dance continues. Will this be the final dance?
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Ooh, what a punch.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Well-placed kick there by Lee. Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
Nice job to land the knee there by the taller fighter, and I think I just heard Daniel Cormier say, I wish I was a little bit taller. More a baller, though, he said. Got the single collar tie.
Big powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
Oh, and he defends another takedown there, so it looked like a pretty good entry, but once again, unable to get him hit.
Great balance, great awareness, moved the head back inside, turned that double into a single, sprawled, and got away from his opponent. Great job. Nice leg kick. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Oh, tagged him with that right hand. What a strike that was.
What a strike that he's landing over and over again. His opponent will need to make some adjustments.
Obvious redness on the right side of his body. Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbow.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
This is man right there. His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. This dude needs to grab. He needs to wrestle. He has to do something. He cannot take another shot like that.
Lee gets up again here, but he looks hurt. And both guys really throwing with authority. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now.
Big punch land. It almost looked like he went limp there for a second. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. That was a thudding leg kick.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place to be.
You have got to free one arm. You cannot worry about both of them. Get one free and then start building towards doing something else. But the first step is to get an arm free to start trying to be able to defend yourself. You have nothing blocking your face when you're in this position.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off of the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Sound strike on the ground. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage on. Down into his mount.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. I mean, how many can he take? All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be a plenty. from this position.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Relax. That eye swollen shut. The ref is going to want to stop it. So
You ready? You ready? Let's go, fight.
He can barely stand.
Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. Well, he hasn't really showed any... Shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Trying to stay in this fight.
Oh, he's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Back to the feet.
Look at him whip his hips into that kick.
Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Oh, beautiful level change.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Lee gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. He got him bad!
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Now he's going to try to attack the Kimura here.
And
Now he falls back into the finishing position.
right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Oh, that'll ring your bell. Head kick. Another one for the highlight reel, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming. So a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched glove.
I mean, a competitive fight that one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliana has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 20 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Mr. Untouchable.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.